What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Eternal Hokage. Welcome to the video. Now, before I actually start talking about villains from Naruto, I want to tell you two things. So, first thing, I was supposed to upload my 500 subscribers special video, but instead of that video, I uploaded this one, and the video after this one will definitely be 500 subscribers special, so you don't need to worry because I already lied once because I was supposed to upload that, but doesn't matter. And the second thing I wanted to tell you, so there's this YouTuber called Trainer Red 0195. He's a friend of mine, excuse me, and this is sort of a collab with him. We're not talking or anything in this video, but we decided that now today I'm gonna make like top 5 villains from Naruto, and he's gonna make like a list of top 5 good guys, and then a few days later we're gonna do the opposite thing. He's gonna do top 5 villains and I'm gonna do like top 5 good guys or something like that of Naruto / Naruto Shippuden, doesn't matter. You can find his YouTube channel in the description below. Not only I'm gonna leave a link to his YouTube channel, I'm also going to leave a link to the video he did today, so make sure to check out that video and to give it a like. Also, if you want to support Trainer Red 0195, make sure to subscribe to his channel, not only because he's a friend of mine, but you know, he's an awesome YouTuber and he does some anime related videos and some other stuff as well. So all in all, just check out the channel and just click the subscribe button. And without further ado, I'll see you guys after the intro. Important thing I have to tell you before I start this list: characters that are not gonna be included in this list are Momoshiki Otsutsuki, Kinshiki Otsutsuki, Toneri Otsutsuki, Kaguya Otsutsuki, and Black Zetsu, because you know, it's kinda, you know, 4 of them are Otsutsukis, so automatically they're like, they have god powers, so I really don't wanna put them into this list. And Black Zetsu, I mean, he basically is the biggest villain of all time, that's obvious, so I don't want to include him in this list. And the characters I've picked, I didn't sort them by how strong they are. The order was made like, you know, by how epic they are, by how big of a villain they were. And yeah, let me just start talking. So at the 5th place we have Kabuto Yakushi. Now, Kabuto, this choice may be very controversial for some people, but if you think of it, firstly, this guy was a fucking butler for Orochimaru, okay? He was his bitch, literally. And he didn't have any ninja way. If you don't know what nindo is, he was just basically following Orochimaru's orders. He was being a spy for him, and you know, I don't want to say he was weak. He was never weak. He always had some tricks up his sleeves. But, you know, he was an average shinobi. And in Naruto Shippuden, he was kind of badass at the start. You know, when he was supposed to be against Orochimaru, when he led Naruto, Sakura, Yamato, and Sai towards Orochimaru, and when he basically screwed him over, that was when he showed that he has the potential to become the next big villain of Naruto Shippuden. You know, he showed how manipulative he's such a manipulator. He was really frustrating sometimes during the show. And then when Orochimaru was killed by Sasuke, we all know he wasn't killed, Kabuto sort of went crazy. And he did so many experiments. He implemented many DNAs from different ninjas, different sound ninjas. He basically learned how to use Sage mode. He became literally Orochimaru number 2. He was even stronger than Orochimaru, in my opinion, because of the Sage mode. Even although I think Orochimaru would always come up with a plan, because yeah, it's Orochimaru. But, you know, Kabuto was fighting against Itachi and Sasuke. and he was defeated by Izanami, which you can't really do much about Izanami. I mean, I do realize that the Sasuke and Itachi weren't trying to kill Kabuto because they wanted him to undo the Edo Tensei Jutsu, but still, to fight against Itachi and Sasuke, that's a big achievement. And his contribution to the Shinobi War, like him doing the Edo Tensei, basically killed thousands of ninjas. Obito had a great plan, to destroy the world, but or in his eyes, he wanted to save the world. But if it wasn't for Kabuto's Edo Tensei, I don't know if he would be able to come so far. And Kabuto Yakushi was the 5th on my top 5 Naruto Shippuden villains list. Coming in at number 4, we have Obito Uchiha. Even though it turned out that he was a good guy at the end, and his motives were kind of right in a way, because he wanted peace for the whole world. He wanted everyone to be in infinite Tsukuyomi and they would live happily. But let's talk some things here, because really the fact that he's only 4th on this list shows that there are even more epic villains than Obito Uchiha. So Obito Uchiha, first of all, when he killed those ninja who were responsible for Rin's death, and by the way, if you don't know, Madara planned all of that, when he killed all of those ninja, that's already, only that is enough for him to be one of the most epic villains. But I guess his act at that time was normal. It was natural, I guess. But killing them, oh my God, guys, he was so cold-hearted there. And throughout his life, he was manipulating so many people. He was the one who actually created the Akatsuki. Well, it was Yahiko, Nagato, and Conan, but the actual Akatsuki, the evil Akatsuki, was made by Obito. He attacked the Hidden Leaf village. He basically killed the 4th Hokage. He killed Kushina Uzumaki, which is that's a big crime. He nearly destroyed the whole Hidden Leaf village. I mean, he was the head of the Akatsuki. Guys, Obito, he killed Neji. And I just mentioned 3 characters so far, like Neji, Kushina, and Minato, but there were thousands of people that were killed by Obito Uchiha. And Obito Uchiha was, trying to manipulate so many people. He was trying to manipulate Sasuke. Sasuke even joined the Akatsuki at one point because of him. And he really was a villain. And his jutsu, Kamui, is literally the most epic jutsu any villain can have, because he was literally going through things, and he looked unstoppable. And yeah, I forgot to mention when he killed what's her name, Conan, which was extremely sad because I always liked Conan as a character. And he killed so many people. And during the war, he tried to kill Naruto, he tried to kill Sasuke and everyone, but eventually he realized that he was wrong, and Naruto's talk no jutsu had some effect on him. But just because just because in the end it turned out that he was a good guy, and his intentions were kind of right, that's the only reason why he is only at the 4th place. And let's move on to the 3rd place. At the 3rd place, we have the one and only Orochimaru. Now, Orochimaru, kind of like Obito, had some serious crimes. He killed the Kazekage. He killed the 3rd Hokage. He killed so many people. He literally destroyed the whole Hidden Leaf village, and he nearly killed all of the people inside of it. He was the one that was, Tobirama created Edo Tensei, but the one who used it for evil purposes was Orochimaru. Imagine summoning the 1st and the 2nd Hokage in front of the 3rd Hokage, if you remember from Naruto Part 1. Imagine how stressful that was for Hiruzen, because he knew the first 2 Hokage, um, Orochimaru was experimenting on people, treating their lives like they're nothing. I mean, we all know what he did to Yamato. Orochimaru, I remember that time, it was a flashback. I don't know if it's a filler or not, because, I never read Naruto manga, but I watched all the episodes, so I'm not really sure if it's a filler, as I said, but I remember when it was also war, and, Jiraiya was injured, and, Jiraiya, Tsunade, and Orochimaru, the three Sannin, were on the mission, and Orochimaru was like, okay, he's injured, he can't catch up with us, and let's leave him here. He can die. Basically, that's what he meant. And, Tsunade refused, and Orochimaru was like, okay, then I'm gonna kill him. But then some other people came, like, I'm not really sure if he would actually kill Jiraiya at that moment, but he literally said those words, like, completely, like, normally. He wasn't stressed or anything, and Jiraiya was his best friend, so that was really strange. And, he always had that plan to take over Sasuke's body. He, at the start, when the Akatsuki was formed, he was a member of the Akatsuki, which is a big crime also. He tried to take over Itachi's body. He didn't make it, but, he was trying to get Sasuke's body, like, forever. But he never made it because Sasuke destroyed him, basically. I remember during the Chunin exams, he probably killed some innocent genin there. I mean, he really was a villain. I mean, we all know that his parents died when he was young, but really, is that a reason to be such a, in my opinion, loser? Because when you just say that you're gonna kill your best friend, that's kind of strange, alright? I mean, in the end, he's kind of good or whatever, but still, he destroyed Suigetsu's life, Jugo's life. I mean, the Sound Village that was created by him, so many people were suffering. He gave curse marks to people, he controlled them. Kimimaro died for him, thinking that he was special, but, he was just being manipulated by Orochimaru. He manipulated Kabuto. Like, the reason why he's above Obito is because Obito had more crimes, and he probably, well, that's a big topic, it's controversial, but Orochimaru was definitely more epic because his plans and his intelligence was completely out of this world. I'm not saying that Obito wasn't smart or anything, but just as a villain, Orochimaru is too epic. And what the actual fuck did they do to his character during Konoha Hiden? I mean, it was funny and everything, but it doesn't suit him. And let's move on to the second place. Some of you may probably be a little bit pissed at me because of my choice, but you need to realize that this is my list, my thoughts, my opinions. And at the second place, we have Uchiha Madara. Now, many people would put Madara Uchiha at the first spot, but it's kind of like the only argument I have is one character that's gonna be at the first place was even more epic than Madara, in my opinion. So I'm just gonna talk about Madara Uchiha for a moment now. So Madara was, the first reincarnation of Indra, the son of the Sage of the Six Paths, Goromo Otsutsuki. And Madara was pretty strong, alright? And, he kind of had that Uchiha fate that many Uchihas have. And, he was always trying to compete against Hashirama. But let's talk about their childhood first. So they were friends, they were meeting at near that river all the time, if you remember the flashbacks during Naruto Shippuden. And basically Hashirama, the Senju clan and the Uchiha clan were fighting at that time, and both of them, they didn't know that, Madara is an Uchiha and that Hashirama is a Senju, so they were kind of friends. And then it turned out that, their families are literally killing each other every other day, so they were forced to fight. And then the fight came to an end. Hashirama was like, you can, like, I think that Madara told Hashirama, if you killed your brother, everything's gonna be fine, because Izuna was killed by the Senju. And Hashirama was like, I'm gonna kill myself or something like that. I don't really remember. Then Hashirama and Tobirama formed Konoha, and still Madara wasn't satisfied. And I don't wanna talk too much about him, because I could talk about Madara and his motives, his intentions for like 15 minutes, literally. So I'm gonna skip that, because I'm definitely gonna do a video talking about Madara Uchiha someday. I don't want to tell you when, because I have a lot of stuff to upload, especially during this summer, but I'm definitely gonna do a separate video talking only about Madara Uchiha. So let's talk about some of the things he did. Manipulating Obito, basically killing Green by setting that whole scandal. Trying to kill Hashirama multiple times. Madara had everything planned. When he gained the Rinnegan, he found Obito. As I said, he manipulated Obito, and basically when he was revived, oh my god, guys, I don't know what to say about Madara Uchiha. To make it simple, Madara was epic. Do you remember when he literally destroyed so many shinobi, like by using mostly taijutsu skills? That fight, I mean, that you can't call it a fight, because basically all of the shinobi were literally like sticks standing like this, and Madara was just, smashing the sticks. That's how strong he was compared to them. And later on, when he became like the god, I mean, not literally, but you get the point, when he was basically fighting against everyone. I mean, if it wasn't for Black Zetsu, I don't know how Naruto and Sasuke would have defeated him, because he was so strong. He gained such power through years and years of thinking ahead, plotting the Infinite Tsukuyomi. I mean, guys, I know I haven't said much about Madara, but as I said, I'm gonna do a separate video, and let's talk about one character that's even more epic in terms of how evil he was than Madara. The coolest, the most epic, and the best villain in Naruto Shippuden, in my honest opinion, was Pain. Now, Pain was a character, like, I remember every time he would speak, I would literally be shitting my pants out of excitement. I mean, his voice actor was really good. I'm talking about the Japanese voice actor and the English voice actor as well. His voice was so deep, and his words, some of the quotes that he was saying about pain and justice, when he was like, I'm gonna become the god of the world. He was the first Rinnegan user that was introduced in the series. It's just something special about Pain, Nagata Uzumaki, but I'm referring to him as Pain. Guys, killing Jiraiya, and we all know how strong Jiraiya was, literally destroying the Konoha, killing so many people, killing Kakashi. Guys, Pain, oh my god. No, he was the best fucking villain. I mean, and even when he was fighting against Naruto, some of the quotes he said were just amazing. And when he just kind of did this, boom, destroyed Hinata, Pain was, I don't know, as I said, in my opinion, the best villain, Naruto Shippuden. Pain. How, guys? His character was well written, okay? It was strong, alright? Again, I'm not gonna talk too much about Pain, because, probably I'm gonna do a separate video in the future about him or Nagata Uzumaki. I mean, I already did when I had one series called Road to Boruto, the anime. And in one episode I talked about him, but it was a couple of minutes. I may just do another video about him in the future, I don't know, we'll see about that. But guys, that's about it. That was my top 5 Naruto Shippuden villains. Make sure to give me a like, comment down below, say your own list of top 5 villains. And most importantly, if you're new to this channel and if you're into anime, especially Naruto and Boruto, consider subscribing. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.